Good morning everyone. Today I will be presenting my project titled Book Recommendation System using Object Oriented Program. So to begin with, let us understand why is the problem exists and why is considered a complex engineering problem. With the rapid growth of digital libraries, online bookstores and e-commerce platforms like Amazon Books and Goodreads and Flipbooks, users now have access to millions of titles, which this is beneficial and it also creates several real-life challenges. Problem definition. First one is difficulty in selecting books. Users struggle to find books aligned with their personal interest, hobbies, or reading levels. Second one, no personalized suggestions. Most basic systems only display popular and trending books, not tailored recommendations. Third one, overwhelming amount of data. Huge database of books lead to decision of fatigue. Users often end up with confused or end up choosing nothing at all. Fourth one, lack of proper data management. Unorganized book information and inconsistent metadata make it difficult to analyze genres, ratings, and user preferences. Because of these reasons, there is a need for a smart structured OOPS based system that can be intelligently recommended books using principles of software design, abstraction and modularity. So to aim was to create a system was that is assisted users by providing personal recommendations, rating based suggestions, genre based sorting, easy browsing. Thus, this becomes a complex engineering problem requiring the abstraction and system decomposition and algorithm design and precise data modeling. Objectives of the project. The core objectives of the projects are follows. To first one is to design an OOPS based book recommendation system. The system should analyze user preferences and provide relevant book suggestions, much like real world platforms. Second one, to apply complex engineering problem solving. Second one, to apply complex engineering problem solving principles. First one is abstraction, breaking down the problem to understand the essential data like books, rating, genres, and user behavior. System decomposition, dividing the systems into modules like book module, user module, rating module, and recommendation module. And third one is data moduling, design classes for handling book details, user profiles and ratings and recommendation calculations. And third one is algorithm design, creating logic for filtering, sorting and recommending books based on parameters. These techniques align with the engineering design principles used in large scale and real life world systems. Third one is to implement essential OOPS concepts such like encapsulation, inheritance, polymerization, and abstraction. So, encapsulation means securing data using private attributes and public methods. Inheritance, sharing properties between classes. For example, different book types inherit from base book class. Polymerism, same method names performing different tasks like displaying books in multiple formats. Abstraction, hiding internal complexity and providing clean interface to users. And fourth one is to provide user-friendly functionalities. These include add, view and search books and maintain user profiles and provide personal recommendations and showing rating based on genre based suggestions. This ensures a complete and interactive system for book lovers. System requirements. Now moving on the system requirements of the book recommendation system, we divide the requirements into functional and non-functional. Functional requirements. First one is user account creation. The system must allow the user to create an account so that they can track their preferences and ratings. Second one, users can relate books. Rating is essential because the recommendation engine uses the rating to understand user behavior. Third one, bookstore information. The system maintains complete details for each book like title, author, genre and rating. The structured data helps to in accurate filtering. Fourth one, recommendation based on user preferences genre. If the user like the mystery or sci-fi, the system should highlight those first. And second one is highest rated books. Books with good rated appears on top. And personalized suggestions, a combination of user preferences, past ratings, and genre-based rankings. The function together build the core functionality of recommendation engineering. The non-functional requirements, they define the quantity of the system like scalability, maintainability, reusability, low coupling and high cohesion and efficient searching filtering. So scalability means the design should support expansion and more books, more users and more recommendations. And reusability means classes like books users can be reused in multiple modules, improving development and efficiency. Fourth one is low coupling and high cohesion. Modules must be independent and low coupling. Each class should have single focus purpose. This aligns with complex engineering design principles. So, fifth one is efficient search and filtering. As book count grows, the system must still be fast in searching and recommending books. Oops approach. Next, we look at the how object-oriented program is used to design the system. We start with the major classes. So, class 1 book. Attributes are book ID, title, author, genre, rating. These contributes represent the core details of a book. Methods, getters and setters, used to safely access and update the private attributes. And update ratings allows the system to modify the book rating whenever a user gives a review. Class 2 User attributes are user ID, name, and preferred genre and rated books. This allows the system to track the user reading pattern and rating history. Methods add rating. When the user rates a book, this method updates both the user rating list and the book rating. Class 3 Book Database attributes are list book and book list. Methods are used as add book and search by genre and search by rating. Class 4 Recommendation Engine. Methods are recommended by genre, user. And second one is recommended top rated. And third one is recommended personal user. And fifth one is proposed architecture. And sixth one is Java implementation, core code, book class. So book class contains private int book id and private string title and private string author and private string genre and private doubling rating and book. So in the book id it contains which book id it is and in order which author has written the book and which and the genre which genre it is written and rating how much the user has given the rating. And here is the code for user class. User class contains user id where user creates an new account where user can get user id and also user can create a name and they can search for their preferred genre in the engine. So next one is book database. Book database is nothing but the database contains all the preferred genres and all the books and the data of the users. So simply the book database nothing but a collection of books which is stored in the database. And Next one is recommendation class engine. Recommended class engine is nothing but if an user want a specified genre, they can search in this search bar and they get these preferred genre books. So this is called preferred engine, and here is the code. And here is the main method. In the main method, it, in the top all the codes are get and collected in the main program. And here is the program. Complexity analysis. Components like search by genre is OB, and sorting for top rated is O log n. Personal suggestions OA. It qualifies as complex engineering problem due to multiple consistent algorithm selection and design and interaction subsystems and real life data handling and object oriented modeling and advantage and innovations. Modulars of OOPS architecture and scalable designs for large data sets can upgrade to include collaborative filtering, machine learning, online database. Conclusion Conclusion The book recommendation system demonstrates a fully functional OOPS based solution capable of solving real life world problems. It can integrate object modeling, data abstraction, and algorithm design and clean architecture. It can be expanded into commercial grade and recommendation engine. Thank you.